Young guys and goddesses, today we're going to be talking about love versus lust. Let me change this color. But yeah, so love versus lust. Love is something, basically. Look, I'm not even going to get to that point right now, but this is just a little test. If you're in a relationship right now, remove intimacy, period. I mean, y'all can touch and, like hug and stuff, but remove the intimacy part. If y'all are still intact, like, do it for like a month or a week, and see how y'all relationship goes. Because a lot of people are only in relationships because of lust. They just want to touch something. They just want to get off, you know what I'm saying? They just want to, have fun. They don't love you. They just want to be around you and, well, not always being around you is lust, but I'm saying like being around you, like touching, grabbing, pulling, like lust. You meet somebody, right? Well, you in a relationship. There's a difference between having a love type of intimacy and having a lust type of intimacy. Love is like something slow, something gentle. And lust is like hard and rough, fast. Love is slow, gentle, passionate. But, because you go on these websites, all you see is hard, rough, slow. Hard and rough, fast. You don't see no actual passionate. They're kissing, they're touching. Like, not touching the buds, but touching the shoulders. Touching just the arms in general. Like the hands. Holding each other's hands. Like, that's love. You know what I'm saying? That's a loving type of intimacy. But lust is just your parts. Down there, up here if you a girl. Behind down there, you know what I'm saying? That's lust. Oh, I just want to grab something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, love is slow. When you first get into a relationship, you don't love that person. I'm gonna be real, you don't. It's lust, then love. See, when you get into a relationship, you don't be like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to see them naked. Bro, you know you want to see them naked. You know you care about that. You know you want to see them. You know you want to be close. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being for real. Love comes when you actually take time to get to know the person. One thing I'm going to talk about is manipulation. So, when you're in a relationship, and there's different types of manipulation. Trying to make you feel bad, trying to make you feel sorry, or just trying to make you do things that you don't really want to do and try to guilt trip you. Like, for example, say my girl, she want to, do something lustful, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, I don't want to do that. And then she like, oh my gosh, you only want to, like, you never want to be intimate with me, stuff like that. That's an example. That's guilt tripping. Oh, dang. Is that, because, like, what you really got to realize when you're in a relationship, you might not always know you're getting manipulated, but if you know you're getting manipulated, honestly, you should just leave. But if you don't, just look for the signs, like, trying to guilt trip you, like, make you feel bad. And also just think about what you're doing. Think about your side of the story. We done heard theirs. They feel some type of way because they don't want to touch you. You don't want to touch them. They feel some type of way. So, think about what you're doing. Nah, I'm just trying to chill, if it's not like, if you're not in the wrong, if you're not doing anything bad, then that's manipulation. They trying to make you feel bad. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just trying to sit up here, chill. I'm just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to chill, watch a movie. You know, I don't always want to touch you. You know, like I just want to chill and, you know, spend some time together. This is not a Netflix and chill. This is a chill, a movie and chill. Actual. It's not Netflix and chill, bro. So a friend brought this up to me, and she was saying, when you're in a relationship, like a manipulating toxic relationship, and it don't matter how much damage that you're doing or you're taking from that relationship, y'all still get back together. Bro, you need to know your worth. If there are so many situations, bro, look, 3 strikes you out with me. If there are multiple situations where y'all like about to break up, bro, just break up. Why are y'all still in a relationship? For example, I ain't saying no names. But being in a relationship with somebody that, like, they don't care about your opinion, bro, why are you sitting up there and allowing that? You want to be in a relationship that actually they care about your feelings and your opinions. You need to know your worth. You can't just sit up here and take stuff, bro. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and let my girl down on me. No. Look, if you sit up here finna down on me, bro, I'm finna break up with you and I'm finna come back 10 times harder. Like, what? Like, a lot of y'all be in these toxic relationships and y'all don't care. Y'all being immature. That's why you're in it. You're being immature. You gotta sit back and meditate. Think about what you want in a relationship. Is that what you want in a relationship? Do you want a freaking toxic relationship? No. Do you want a relationship where that person is always pulling? Y'all not pushing together. You know, working together to make things better. And a lot of the times, makeup. That should not be a thing. It shouldn't. Now, I'm saying bound, like breaking up type of stuff. Like y'all about to break up. There's no. Cause when you do that, you're strengthening the bond between you two. If you wanna break up with somebody, break up. Stop doing this with them. That's why you come out of relationships and you still attached. It's because y'all done did this so much. Y'all got a strong bond. Bro, stop. If you truly, cause like a lot of times that bond can honestly just be lust. It's not even a freaking relationship loving type of thing. It's just lust. It's just you wanted to touch. So you gotta figure out the difference. You know? So if you're in a relationship, I want you to question yourself right now. Is this a love relationship or is this a lust relationship? Don't get it wrong. Being lustful is not a bad thing. It's human nature. But it needs to be 80% love, 20% lust. Now that doesn't mean do not be intimate. No, because intimacy can heal a relationship. Intimacy can bring a relationship that's in the ground to all the way up. Because when you're intimate, you know, you can really, you know, see that person. You can really feel that person. It's a very spiritual thing that's happening. When you're touching and, you know, like, having sex, bro. It's a very emotional and spiritual thing. I don't know if y'all guys knew this, but when you enter, you know, that creates a bond between y'all two. That's why you don't want to just do it with anybody. You're creating, I forgot what it's called, but it's something about like an emotional bond with that person. So you don't want to just be doing it to anybody. For the girls, like I said, doing it to anybody. Going to sit up here letting anybody hit. You know what I'm saying? Only do it to the people that only do it to the people you love. Only do it to the one you love. Now, I'm going to talk about sex. Sex is also not a lustful thing. People make it lustful. It's really about, like, when you're having sex, you got to think about the connection that you're making with that person. Speaking affirmations while you're having sex, that's more of a loving type of, sex, instead of just, oh yeah, you feel so nah, but like for real though, like, oh yeah, you feel so good, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut that out the video, but also, when you have sex, think about, it's not about the feeling for real. It's about how you're feeling with that person. I know it doesn't sound right, but just think about the connection that you're really getting with that person. The passion that you're feeling behind the person. The love between you and that person. Focus on that. Be slow, be gentle. This is not a sex ed class, but a lot of people need to hear that. It's not about freaking feeling good, bro. That's not. Yes, it's a part of it, but that's a more so lustful way of thinking about sex. Sex is spiritual. It's about the connection that you're having with that person. It's not about how good you're feeling. All y'all really need to know is how to figure out if you're in a loving relationship or if you're in a lustful relationship. And if you're in a manipulative relationship, that alone can help you figure out if you want to be in a relationship or not. Honestly, if you're it depends on the type of person you are. If you actually want to elevate, then you want to be in a loving relationship. If you want to just be down low and just not evolve, be in a lustful one. It's okay. We're human. We're human. It's your life. But what type of life do you want? Do you want the dream life where you got a wife and kids? I'm talking about as a boy because, I'm a dude. But a wife and kids, a loving family, a dog, successful? Or do you just think of like just having multiple women and they don't really love you, They just doing it because they're lustful. They're leeches. That's another thing. When you're in a lustful relationship, it's a lot of leeching going on. It's not giving, it's taking. I know this is not a very broad video, but I will make another video about this in the future. Like covering everything in deep details, but this is just a roadmap or a blueprint for how you view your next relationships or the relationship you're in. Like I said, remove the intimacy. If the relationship is dwindling, then that it's not a loving relationship. And you gotta also think about you. Do you actually love that person? Or is it just lust? Are you only with them for their body? Or, or are you only with them because you're lonely? That's another thing. When you're lonely, a lot of times the relationships you get into is lustful ones. Because when you're lonely, you just want something. You desire something to feel any type of connection. Any type. So you'll get into a relationship and be like, oh yeah, this is a loving relationship, It's not, bro. You gotta think about it. Think about it. Actually do some meditative thinking. Is this the relationship? Is this the type of relationship I would want to keep going in the next 15 years? Is this a loving enough relationship for me to keep going and pursuing this person? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Also, another thing, when you're in a relationship with a person, close out all desires. Close out all desires, all sexual desires, and just be with that person. Don't touch them. Even if you're in a freaking 8-year relationship, just sit up there and spend time. Spend time and get to knowing that person. That's when you figure out if you truly love or you just want that person. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very easy process. But you just gotta step back. Another thing to look out for when you're in a relationship is once you remove the intimacy, is how they treat you. How they're treating you. Do they treat you any different because they're not touching you? And also, don't sometimes in a relationship, you don't even say that you're gonna stop being intimate. Just tell them it's not even personal. If I don't want to touch you, I don't want to touch you, But yeah, if they're trying to force things, or like I said, that example about, oh, you never want to touch me, that type of stuff, cut them off. Because that's showing you that they only want to do that. They only love you for that. No, they don't even love you. They only want to be around you for that. They're only attached to you because of that. When I was saying treating you differently, like being more distant. If they're being more distant, then that's all they want to do. They just want to touch you. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope I helped some of y'all. I hope I answered some questions. But yeah, that's it. I love y'all. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace. I love y'all.